doing what we can in order so that that which is wonderful and good can make it, you know, onto the scene in some kind of way. So, you know, I'm not quite amazing at this, but let's try this again. You know, these different options that we have of being and of play, and, you know, working with the spaces that are afforded to us, you know, so that we can have life in the living. This week is Sukkot, and we're talking about, you know, once again the timeline, the festival. I'm very excited about it because it's not like, you know, when it's like grandfather's watch, you know, it's a very amazing thing. It's a high value item. It's something to be considered, and that's what the Bible is for us. That's our Heavenly Father's word. It's also the holidays and the times and the ways of keeping them, and the various different things that we can add to this tapestry. And so as we're entering into Sukkot, we're thinking of really bless His holy name in the doing, you know, to actually bless His holy name in the living and in the doing and in the being and all of that. And like, I wish I had fans all the time, because I would be doing stuff like this, you know, and maybe perhaps as this thing grows, maybe now you know what's on the back end of it, you know. Big fan of that. But I'm going to go ahead and be quiet. I say as I pick up bells. Oh, God.
Get out of my beautiful face.
So, I started off with a little bit of that, and now we're switching back, because this is Violet, and she is violent. She's a true joy. Anyway, I'm watching a little bit of Being Puppy Cat, hanging out, doing a little bit of a video, and yes, I moved into the light. And I'm very thankful, because this has opened up a whole new door in terms of being, and I'm very thankful to get a chance to participate. And, I was just thinking to myself, you know, maybe creativity is really communication, and maybe that's what it is. Creativity and communication, they are related to one another, because the seer sees and is seen, and you know, in the works that they make, and like the baker is because of what he does, and so you want your life to be congruent with what you do, and you want what you do to be congruent with who you are, and you want to live according to your values and standards and ideals, which are in a way their own identities, and you want to make sure that you make room for them, so that they can, so that they can play well, you know, live well, be well, play well, you know, eat well. You want good food in your life, and you want to do the things that make room for you, because as you do that, then that subtly gives permission for other people to, you know, to be who they are, and to have their sense of being, and really to experiment, to play, and to be able to do it in a responsible manner that, you know, that really only makes room for the good, right? And to be honest with you, let's face facts. You know, none of us can do it. Most that we can do is do our very best and pray that it is blessed by the Lord of all things, right? The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, right? He has established it in the heavens and founded it upon the seas, and, you know, raise your heads, O you gates, that the King of glory may enter here, right? Who is the King of glory? Psalm 24, check it out. You know, work. He's Adonai Tzevaot, Lord of hosts, right? He is the beginning and the end of all things, you know. To him is the fruit of all things, right? Even his title is the Son of Man, you know, like the fruit of man that is given, that is presented before the Father, etc., etc. So, you know, you don't want to be afraid of things, and you want to see ways in which they can, you know, manifest in a way that begets light. You know, light begets light. And I'm gonna have your cake and eat it too. So let them eat cake, right? And let them eat bread, and let us have the fruit of our hand, and let us have the fruit of our labor, and let us live and move and have our being, and let's have our life more abundantly. And you know, it takes a lot for me to make these kinds of videos. I'm not sure why I'm doing them, but I do have I do believe that God is glorified in my work, in the works of my hands, and that my Father can say, those are my hands doing that. Look, that's my daughter doing that, you know. Look, that's my, you know, and to the degree that we allow ourselves to be, to the degree that God can bless, yeah? So I want to give him something to bless, because we can't do it all ourselves. And here's my kitty cat, and he's trying to jump up here.